hip openers in a 90 degree position. So we're going to take our legs into, like it says, 90 degrees and 90 degrees with both legs. Make sure you have the same, okay, nice right angles, the same gap between the heel and the knee as the knee and the groin. So don't keep the foot in there. We're going to try to make it the same gap there, okay? So from here, we're twisting the hips and the shoulders forward, square over that front leg, okay? So if you struggle with that, that's fine. Just lengthen the spine, draw the abs in, squeeze the bottom so you get that nice stretch down here, okay? And opening through the hips as well. So when we're here, we can either hold it there, okay? Or we can take, holding that position, squeezing the bottom, we can take a gentle come down forwards, okay? So drawing the abs in. Good, so this is a great one for the bottom muscles, for opening the hips and the lower back as well. Sometimes we feel it in there. Good, guys. We're going to swap over the other side now. So just opening through the groin and the hips, we're going to take it over to the other side. So I've got that 90 and 90 degree position. Maintaining the good upright posture, square hips and shoulders. We're going to either leave it here or we can go forwards again over that side. So you might feel different in one side compared to the other, and that's natural. We all have imbalances. So you can always hold it there for a little bit longer on that side, okay? So hold, breathe. Drawing the abs in, making sure we're nice and square through the body. Good, guys. Come out of that and we're just going to rock through the hips now to open them. So we're going to take it one side and then we're going to open round like this. Okay? Good. So mobility is very important for the whole body to make sure that we can do those tougher exercises better, but also to live pain-free and make sure that we are nice and supple, and it's good for body awareness as well. So it's quite good to know the body from head to toe. Good, guys. Okay, well done. Shoulder rainbows or arm rainbows. Guys, these are great for opening up the thoracic part of the spine. So that's the part of the spine in between the shoulder blades. We're feeling a bit tight around there, especially if we've worked hard in our workouts. We'll start to feel a lot of tension in the upper back, maybe a bit sore and tight around this area here, as well as the neck, and also loosening off the shoulders. So this is great. So please come down to the floor on your side. Okay, so we're going to have to turn over. I'll go from the front first. So coming down on your side, lay yourselves down. I want your legs at a 90-degree angle here. So keep the knees stacked on top of each other and the hips stacked on top of each other. What we don't want is that. So as we're moving, we don't want the hips gliding back and the knees gliding back. So it's about maintaining that integrity there. So really keep that strong. Arms come out, stacked on top of each other. Hands and shoulders stacked on top of each other. You're going to pull up slightly under the waist here. So what we don't want is a collapse in the rib cage all down here. Okay, so we want that natural, neutral position, drawing the abs in. We have a bit of a waist here and a bit of a waist here. So arms here, we're going to reach forward and we're going to follow the hand, the biggest circles you can make. Round, open, okay? Using the breath, so I would breathe in on the way back round. And then we're going to breathe out. Good, guys. Trying to keep those hips there. Try not to open up there as we come all the way around. Good, guys. So let's go for 4 more of those. So 6 to 8 I recommend. feeling even more tight. Good work, guys, okay? Good, so 3 more of those. Up. So I'm being naughty, I'm not following my hand. If you have a sore neck, you don't have to follow the hand, but it just helps you to make the biggest circles you can. Oh, that's nice. Opening up through the chest, the shoulders, and really opening through the back as well. Good, excellent. Okay, so one more, let's do one more. Good, guys, okay. Excellent work. Let's take it over to the other side now. So carefully swap yourselves over. Oh, sore elbow today. Let's come down onto the other side. Okay, actually, might be better for me to move the mat along this way so you can see along this way. So I'm going to lay down on my knees, on my hips, sorry, on my side, with my knees and my hips stacked. Arms out in front, keeping that integrity through the waist there. So pulling in, lifting up, keeping it strong through the spine. We're going to breathe out and reach up. So 6 nice big circles, guys. Good, so really stretch, reach, open. It just really wakes you up as well. Good, guys, well done. Good, so nice big, large circles. Good, trying to keep the hips from rocking too much. Excellent, guys. Okay, 3 more here. Breathing in as we come back round, good. Excellent, good. Keep going there for 2 more. Okay, if you get some clicks as well, that's absolutely fine. We're probably just spacing out all of those joints and decompressing them, giving them a nice stretch. Just use the breath, don't overstrain yourself, just until you feel that nice, comfortable stretch. Okay, bring yourselves back up nice and gently. Excellent work, guys. Hello everyone, let's go into cat and cow now. So onto the hands and knees. Okay, we're going to really stretch and open the space between the vertebrae in the spine. So really think about using all of that breath and really contracting and pulling in the abdominal muscles as well. So hands and knees, okay? Hands underneath the shoulders and knees hip width apart. We're going to take a nice deep breath in and lengthen the spine. So think about sending your tailbone back that way and up. And we're going to open across the chest, okay? And lift the chin slightly. Don't lift too much. We're going to breathe out. And I want you to go the other way as far as you can. So really start to pull up in here, in through here. Imagine there's a piece of string pulling your belly button all the way through the back body. Okay, we're going to tuck the chin to the chest. And back the other way. So we're breathing in. Okay, we're trying to push the tailbone back that way and up, opening through the chest. And the other way. So breathing out, drawing the abs in, pushing up, contract, pull up and in. Good. And let's go the other way again. So let's try to make it a little bit faster now, guys. So sending that tailbone away. Good, excellent. Okay, so trying to think about that lift, lengthening as far as possible, elbows rotate inwards, okay, to open the front of the chest. long spine, lift the chest. Push the floor away with your hands and lift as much as you can, guys. Excellent. Okay, let's do a couple more here. So really good for body awareness, good for opening up the space between those joints in the spine, which very, very easily become compressed when we are sitting around and doing nothing or working from home. Good. Last one, push, push, all the way up. Excellent work, guys, well done. Animal. Animal is great for opening up the hips and really lifting the chest, stretching out the inner thighs here, the back of the legs, and yeah, hip mobility. So let's come down to the floor. Okay, we're going to start by reaching one leg out, okay, sitting in that bent leg. So from here, we're going to make sure that the foot is turned inwards and planted down. So you're trying to anchor your little toe into the floor. So we get that nice stretch down the inner thigh here as we sit into the hips. Then what we're going to do is, as the name suggests, crawl like an animal. So we're going to crawl over, opening through the hips as we crouch down, okay? Try not to bend the upper back too much. Try to keep the abs engaged as we sit down, okay? Trying to keep the shoulder nice and low here. Foot planted down there, little toe planted into the mat, stretching the inside of the thigh again. So again, what we're going to do is crawl over, trying to stay nice and low so we get that stretch, okay? So if your flexibility is quite limited at the moment, what you can do is come up like this, sit down as far as you can, okay? And then you can reset the hips up as you come over, okay? So if that first option is too hard, here is your option. So bottom up, trying to stretch down through the hamstrings and the inner thighs, and then trying to come down as far as you can, keep that foot anchored. If obviously you are here, great work. We're going to keep the bottom low, crawling, excellent. So there's no right or wrong for mobility and flexibility, guys, for each individual person. Everybody is different. So we're just going to do a few more here, breathing. So we're coming round. So as we start to warm up, we might want to twist into it so that we're getting a bit of a stretch down the side of the body here, and then crawling round. Okay, so we're going to crawl again. Okay, excellent, good work. Couple more. Good. And another one, guys. Great. From here, to stretch the hamstrings, we're just going to lift the toes up towards the ceiling, okay? And then just face the foot there. So nice deep breath in and breathe out. Excellent work, guys. Let's swap to the other side and do the other leg. So toes up towards the ceiling, up onto that heel. We're going to carefully bring ourselves round, seated and square. Breathing in, breathing out. Try to sink down into that lower leg stretch. Okay, great work. Downward dog. Downward dog is excellent for the back body lengthening and mobility, but also for shoulder integrity as well, so making sure we keep strong and mobile, flexible shoulders. Also teaching us to draw our core in and increasing our body awareness. So let's come down. We're going to come down onto our hands and knees. Okay, hands are going to come about shoulder width apart, maybe a tiny bit wider if you need that space. We're going to toes at about shoulder width or hip width apart. We're going to try to breathe as we tuck the toes under. We we want to lift the hips up. Try to do it in slow motion. Push the hips back, keeping the abs engaged through here, trying to keep the rib cage in, and the head is going to come between the shoulders as we push the heels down. So we're going to up, lift, so push the hips up and back, bring the heels down close to the floor as you possibly can, spread the fingers, even weight between the hands and the feet. So head between the shoulders, pushing the hips up and back, really try to draw the abs in and the rib cage in, head between the shoulders, heels down to the floor. Good, guys, excellent, hold it there. We're going to float back down, knees down, toes down, and then we're going to sit onto our heels. So reaching through, head to the mat. Coming forward again, floating up, toes under. We're going to lift the hips, push back, keep the rib cage, the abdominals in, head between the shoulders, looking down towards the toes, heels down. Good, hold it there, guys, come on. Really strengthen and stretch. Rolling back up, good. Come to the knees, sit back down into those heels. Good, opening the chest and the upper back. Okay, let's do that one more time. So hands and feet, toes nice and spread. Draw the abdominals in, lift the hips, push back, heels down to the floor, head between the shoulders, rib cage in, tummy tight. Good, guys. Okay, let's hold it there. 10, 9, shake your voice, 8, 7, good, guys, come on. 6, 5, 4, 3, abs in, 2, 1. Good, guys, excellent. That last little child's pose, so sit back into the heels, rest the head down on the mat. Completely relax the body. Excellent work, guys. Good job. Just to finish, we're going to stretch off the neck nice and carefully, and we're going to sit back into a relaxation pose and do some deep breathing exercises to help with our relaxation, our mind-body awareness, and our gratitude. So come down to the floor with hands and knees. Okay, we're going to sit back onto our heels, and I want you to place your head, your forehead, on the mat. So you're going to give yourself a nice head massage. So head down onto the mat. Okay, we're just going to hands supporting, roll through the head until we reach as far as you can go without putting too much pressure through the neck, rolling back down. So using the hands by the head to support that weight, draw the abs in, rolling to the back of the head, just to that crown of the skull, and again. So I like this, gives me a nice head massage and neck stretch. So make sure you're pushing your hands into the floor. So as we come here, push the hands into the floor just to take some of the weight off of the head. Good work, guys. Okay, from here, we're going to come down to the floor, rest the head on the mat, bringing the arms round to the feet, and we're going to relax, completely relax the upper back, letting the shoulders come down to the floor so we feel that opening across the back and the shoulders. So we sit down, curl up, and we're going to breathe here. Good. So as you breathe, guys, I'd like you to feel your tummy expand and push onto your legs. And as you release, I want you to, as you breathe out, I want you to draw the tummy button up the back of the spine. So really activating that core region. Relaxing the upper back, relaxing the head. Excellent work, guys. Bring your hands to your head. Carefully bring yourselves up. Great work. Well done today, my friends. We look forward to seeing you here again tomorrow with FWW Fitness wherever, whenever. Don't forget, please stay safe, stay indoors. Thank you.